system itself. So I just, there were so many things that about the video itself that I just wanted to touch on, so we could dive a little deeper on it.
I mean, I've always seen it that way. Even prior to watching his video games.
That's interesting.
I mean, prior to watching his video, I think that the video games I played growing up and the TV shows and cartoons that I've had like a hyper fascination for have molded me to view life and treat life this way. I credit a lot of the thought processes that I've had growing up to Spider-Man and to Avatar: The Last Airbender. The virtue that I in my brain kind of like fabricated my life off of wasn't 50 Cent, and it wasn't Fat Joe, and it wasn't Ja Rule. That wasn't really cool to me. I thought the zip-up hoodie that didn't really fit you with the blue jeans and you know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
I thought that was cool. You know what I mean? So I have always kind of like viewed life very similarly to it. I don't think much of the dialogue or much of what I've been able to see from my parents equipped me with that. If that makes sense.
Right,
I learned it all.
Yeah. Or even immediate family members.
What I'm trying to say is I made that connection very early.
That's interesting.
On in life, where there are going to be Easter eggs, and I'm not even in level 1 yet.
Wow.
There's so many different attributes,
but what a way to think about the life, right? I mean, I almost think like it's almost beneficial.
It is, and in fact, recently I was so happy I rewatched it today twice prior to us coming here, and it's funny because I was scared as shit for this whole mass confidence thing that just happened on Friday.
Mass confidence thing?
The physical test where I had to run out of air.
Yeah.
So you had to go through the entire obstacle course before running out of air. That was basically it. All permiso. And the reason why I feel so anxious or so worked up before some of these events is because they have stamped them as very pivotal moments in the academy. You need to pass this in order to be a fireman. And it's not just to be a fireman for me, it's to establish a legacy in my bloodline, give some pride to that last name, Rios Matos, and beyond from what we already have right now. And on a different level, you know what I'm trying to say? It's not just a quick little job. So the stakes are high. And then this one kid said, he's like, why you always say yeah? they chew that up when you say you're scared. I'm like, because it's the reality. I'm not gonna not jump out this window. You're about to see me jump the fuck out of this window, like at first, bro. But I said it's the truth though. I am worked up and I need this. That's why. But he was like, dude, you play video games, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of all I do on my free time. He's like, just think of it as a game, a sport. And I'm like, what?
This kid told you this?
This man, he's my age. He used to be a teacher prior to joining the fire academy. And he was like, just think of it as a fun game. You play sports too, right? So just think of it as you got to score. And I'm like, let's decrease the stake a little bit. Let's be a little nicer to my psyche, and let's be a little nicer to my chest, and let's have fun with this.
Yeah, wow.
And I was like, okay.
Oh snap! Because you can edit, like the different
fuel. You can, you can.
Oh snap!
You can edit. I didn't know that.